And thank you to Luka Doncic for the sit down. And Scottie, you heard him talking about wanting to win a title not 5 years from now, as he thought when he first got into the league, but maybe sooner. How realistic do you think that is for him?
First of all, great interview. I enjoyed that interview, but I think it's realistic for him right now.
Like this year?
I do. I think right now this kid game is propelling so much that he's learning on the fly. He's getting better and better night in and night out, and we're seeing his dominance. He hasn't started to play selfish basketball yet. When he do that and really make his presence known out on the basketball court, he's going to be a different animal. We're seeing a young player that is building confidence physically and mentally. Now his game is going to start to explore more as he continues to play. He's right now put himself in a place where he thinks he's headed into greatness. This is the stage of greatness. Yeah. I've been here before. I played along great players, and when you get to that level, you think you're at that level, you can beat them, and you're better than them. And I think he feels right now he's one of the best players in the league.
Can I call a 30-second timeout real quick?
Go ahead.
Kobe knew Slovenian and had it ready in the event that he would get close to Luka. Yeah. And whatever he said got Luka mid-game.
Yes, to turn around.
To turn around and look at him. And when he turned around, he saw Kobe. I just want to talk about that moment for a second. That's amazing.
Right?
Wow.
All right. I think Luka is the next new MVP. We may see a repeat MVP winner, whether it's James Harden or Giannis or LeBron this year.
Right.
They have those awards. The next person to win the award for the first time is going to be Luka. I think we can all see that. Yeah. Whether that's this year, next year, the year after, whether it fits into his 4-year plan or whatever, we'll see. But this guy is an absolute. This is what franchises dream of.
Yeah.
They dream of being able to get a player like this.
Phoenix, Sacramento. I'm sorry. My
and they're, you know, whether it's this year, Scottie, or whether it's 2, 4, 5, 6 years, their championship window, we can see it coming.
Yes.
And it's just a matter of getting the pieces in order, and that's what Mark Cuban and Donnie Nelson and those guys in Dallas now are doing, but it's an exciting time.
Well, I'm interested because there has been, of course, the chorus from fans, viewers like us, just dazzled by what we're seeing, especially from a kid. He's so young. He's 20 years old still. And then you've heard sort of a chorus of people being like, wait, let's see how he actually does in a playoff scenario. The fact that there's been another layer on top of it of people like Jerry West, who not only was the great player that he was, but the talent evaluator and front office guy that he was, Scottie Pippen, who has been in those situations saying, no, this is the guy. That means so much to me, and I'm curious, Scottie, by what you taking apart a little bit more of what you said of, hey, he hasn't started to play selfish yet. You mean that he hasn't gotten to that stage where he's like, I'm going to go out and get mine.
It is.
And when does that happen with a young player who's got that much talent to be able to just really use it as a weapon in that way?
I think it's going to happen this
postseason.
I think right now he has so much control of himself, control of the game, the tempo of the game, the flow of the game, is that he can pick his own poison out there now. He can go out and say, hey, I'm going to go for 50 tonight, or I'm going to get a triple-double. I mean, the game is that easy for him. And it's amazing because, like you say, he's only 20 years old. Like, you're not supposed to be that mature yet.
Yes. Typically, I would expect a player, even a great player like this, to have to go into the playoffs and get punched in the nose. And that probably is going to happen. Yeah. But because of his experience in Europe, where he has won a championship, not only in the Euro League, but in the European Championships where he led Slovenia, people don't remember that. That's an incredible accomplishment to leave Slovenia to the European title a couple years ago. I think he's going to be a little bit ahead of that curve that we had to see with LeBron and with Dwayne Wade and LeBron James and Kobe Bryant. That's why I'm so high on him. And, of course, it's in part about what team is built around him. Kristaps Porzingis is a good start. A lot of the other players they have on that team, to the point of when Luka was out injured for 2 weeks, that team played well without him. Donnie Nelson obviously doing a very good job so far, and Rick Carlisle also employing that. We'll see what kind of team they have come playoff time. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.